I've had some pretty busy, pretty full days down here on vacation in Florida, and I will say that it's nice when my phone isn't just absolutely exploding with alerts. And I have lot of price alerts set, and they weren't triggering yesterday because ADA has reached some stability. It actually hit a historic point of support, and this is a great sign because ADA, even in the month of March alone, has rallied twice out of here. And what I want to talk about is that what we're going to experience next? I think sometime over the next few days, this will all get sorted out, and we're going to talk about that as well as something good that BTC is doing here as well. So if you guys are new or haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that bell again; it's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So yes, ADA, although we started the day red yesterday, I don't like to see red. What we did do, though, is actually have quite a bit of resilience as the day goes on. In fact, if we look at this 1 hour chart, that's a very, very boring 1 hour chart. Now, we were sitting down in the kind of this lower 67-cent range as the day went on. We actually climbed up to about the mid 68-cent range, had a little bit of sell off over the last couple hours here, but we're just kind of sitting in this very tightly bound range. And one of the reasons why that is the case is, first of all, volume has been down. It's a low volume day. Go figure. This is what we typically see on weekends. But BTC is also showing a bit of resilience here, sitting kind of mid-trend. So we're actually exactly where we want to be. We're exactly where we need to be. And what's interesting here is ADA has in fact rallied 3 times out of these ranges before. Well, one back here. I guess you could count this one too. A little bit right here too. So we're in a very nice bounce spot for ADA. In fact, this article was talking about exactly this 67, 68, 69 cent range where ADA likes to show some strength from. Now, what I have to say as well is, again, this inverse head and shoulders that we keep talking about, this is actually still intact currently. There's our neckline up here, right? Obviously, we did have the breach up here, so it's not technically sound, but we're still holding that structure, and ADA may want to rally out of here because what we're seeing is a lot of the selling has stopped, okay? Now, who knows what happens as the day goes on? This isn't a guarantee or financial advice or anything like that. Again, we still are being driven by BTC right now. But what a big market driver is just this, continued uncertainty, these continued questions about where things are going to be heading over the next few days, right? Fear greed index is back down in the lower part of this fearful range. I don't think it's that fearful, but right now what we have baked into the market in a big way is April 2nd. And we may not make major moves until April 2nd, which, guys, that's just Wednesday. That's not that far away at all. But what we're going to see is how the market reacts to the actual implementation of these new tariff announcements, right? Now, that being said, this could be a moment where the market gets kind of caught, where people think that they're smarter than the market and they try to get cute. We have actually seen this take place several times here just in the month of March alone. In fact, apart from the surprise executive order 25% tariff announcements on auto, what we actually have seen from the 2 prior tariff announcements was actually a rally. All right. You guys can go back and look at the historic data or the historic dates for those. I believe one was March 6th, and I'm trying to remember what the other one was, but I did a video talking specifically about that. So what we could see is people get caught playing games here. Wouldn't surprise me at all. Happens from time to time. And what we've seen, again, is an increased level of short interest. A lot of people trying to hold the market back right now. And what we're also seeing across the market is a lot of buying. A lot of whales accumulating positions. I'm getting tons of alerts on that happening. It's kind of incredible that people are missing the shift that's happening in the crypto market, right? The hands of the impatient dumping to the hands of the patient, the people that are ready and willing to weather the storm heading into this next big surge in the crypto market. And really, again, guys, the big thing that's going to bring us there is, one, when we start to see some of that capital flow back into the space, that USDT dominance again needs to go on a bit of a drop here. And what I will say is nice that we're seeing is a little bit lower high. That's what we want to just keep seeing here. Even if this does drop off and kind of bounce back up, that could be a good spot for the market to again try to attack some of those lower levels in terms of USDT dominance. But again, the big thing that we're waiting for, guys, is adoption. And I want to remind people, this is someone explaining Bitcoin to an empty room back in 2013 when it was just worth $100. And this is kind of an apt description of where we're at in the crypto market in general right now. Because although BTC has a lot more optics and a lot more interest than it did back at that point, in the crypto market, we're looking at a room of maybe 5 people out of 100 chairs, right? That's where we're at in crypto. 5-6% of the world currently in the crypto market, and we still have a long way to go in terms of adoption. And again, we have to start letting some of these things calm down. We need macro stuff to continue to macro data to continue to improve. People need to have more money, and we're getting on that path. But understand it takes time to get there, but it can happen violently. It can happen without notice, and I believe that the crypto market is going to get caught off guard at some point. It's just really a question of when it is. And I don't have a crystal ball. I am not from the future, so I can't. It was funny. Somebody was just commenting saying, "Yeah, just tell us when it's going to happen." It's like, dude, nobody knows, right? But we have to just connect these dots. We have to keep following what is taking place on all levels, and that will eventually give us the answer that we're looking for. So I appreciate you guys as always. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts. Do you think that we're going to climb as we get into this week? Do you think we are pretty quiet heading into April 2nd? I'm thinking that might be how we approach this, but have a great day. Show your love below. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.